Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. I am back in Peterborough again for that. Amy's phone, it still doesn't charge properly. If you were watching over the last couple of weeks, you'll know that this is now the fourth trip we've made into the repair shop to try and get this sorted. This time I am insisting that they change the charging socket over rather than just trying to convince me it really does work, honest. I'll just spend the money now. In other news, my back's still really sore, which is why I'm limping and look a little bit weird. Right, come on folks, own up. Who's still playing Pokemon Go? I've just been hanging out around the back of the cathedral waiting for the phone to be done. I took a picture and put it on Instagram. In fact, there's the picture. All of those people are playing Pokemon Go. I didn't want to point my camera at them because I didn't want to startle them and scatter them. But they were discussing tactics and routes and all sorts. I haven't played that game consistently for 2 years. Am I missing out? Secondly, the phone is fixed. Finally, apparently. And now I get to head home and prepare myself for the England game in the World Cup. If we win this one, I might have to go back to that sports shop over there, actually buy an England shirt for the first time in a long time. Yes, I'll happily jump on the bandwagon if we get to the semi-final. Would feel weird not recording in a lift these days. Well, I've just finished watching the England-Sweden match. Goodness me indeed. We have some parcels that you lovely people have sent through the Amazon wish list, I think, so we're just going to have a quick look at these. So we have a book, Fall Down 7 Times, Get Up 8. This is from Rob Pontin. I knew you liked The Reason I Jumped, so I thought you'd enjoy this one. Thank you, Rob. Is this by the same guy then? Oh, it's up by the same guy who did A Reason I Jump. Awesome. Definitely give that one a read, and if it's good, it will probably go into the 50,000 subscriber giveaway as well, a copy of that, because I'm trying to get a few books in there as well. And then we have a big one, which is one of the ones I added onto the wish list this week. So this is from Luke Hawkins, just a 21-year-old doing his part. Hopefully this helps out a bit from Luke. And it's Finding Your Own Way to Grieve, a creative activity workbook for kids and teens on the autism spectrum. Luke, thank you. That does help massively. We're going to need to have a read through this because, yeah, latest update. Andy obviously still doesn't get it. We're not even really talking about it massively. School did their bit yesterday, trying to reinforce the whole message, but it's yeah, we're still not really broaching it properly yet. That might help. Thank you, Luke. Right, I need to cook us some dinner. We're in the World Cup semi-final. It's mad. What are you watching, Andy?
The Emmet Clock.
You are watching the Emmet Clock. It smells, does it? You sniff him?
Amazing.
He's been sat there for like the last 10 minutes watching this clock that we went to the other day and just sniffing. Just doing that because it has a smell to it. This whole clock thing is his new obsession, and a few of you have said, is it something that Anna's mum ever took him to? It's somewhere her mum used to take her when she was little. We don't know of a specific time when she took Andy, but I mean, I've been, as you all know, I've known Andy for over 6 years now. We've been going out in Nottingham regularly, like monthly almost, for the entirety of those 6 years, and we've never before gone to that clock until we went last week. It used to be in a different part of the shopping centre, so it was easier to access, so he'd see it as we were walking past, but even then he wouldn't pay much attention to it. So I don't know if it's something that he's associating with what's been going on, and if it could even be his own way of grieving or his own way of thinking back to a happy memory that he's had, or it could just be that because last week when me and him were wandering around Nottingham all day and I basically told him, right, you've got free rein to go anywhere and do anything, take me everywhere you want to go, whereas normally we make him set out like 3 or 4 things he wants to do before we leave home, and then we go and do those things and we put a limit on it. So it could just be that he was scratching around in his memory for something to add to the day because he was so excited about being able to do everything, and then he did it and realised it was awesome and wants to keep doing it. But he's spent loads of time filming it. He's been watching videos, and basically the 2 videos he's been watching today have been Premier Inn adverts and the Emmet Clock in Nottingham. He's more into them than he is the trams or the lifts or any of the other stuff we've done over the last couple of weeks. And there you go.
Night's sleep guaranteed.
Back on the Premier Inn adverts now. So.
Fluffy pillow to rest your head, because at the end of the day, when you're all done in, you can always rely.
Do you like Premier Inn?
Yeah, shall we go again?
We're not going to go again soon. We'll go again one day.
Please rip that.
Dave! Dave just ripped a pillow open.
Okay.
We'll go to a different Premier Inn.
In Nottingham.
No, we'll go to one in Blackpool.
In one more.
Not soon, but at some point this year. Not.
This one more sleeps.
We can have one sleep, but they've got trams there, so we can look at the trams. I don't know. Do they have any fancy clocks in Blackpool that anybody knows of? I know, but I don't know if the tower is going to get the job done for him. He might need a fancy clock. Oh, actually, yeah, halfway up Blackpool Tower, there's this massive... He might be too big for that, though. That was one of the other things when we were walking around Nottingham last week. There's a big kids' soft play area, and he was too tall to go in. He wanted to go in, and they wouldn't let him because he was too tall. Which, very mean. But then I guess it was during a normal school day, so all the other older kids who might have occasionally tried to get in there were all at school, so it would have literally just been him and toddlers. So it's not that mean. I can see why they wouldn't want him in there. A lot of you have been asking, have we talked to him yet? Have we explained everything to him yet? How is he coping with everything that's gone on? And the honest answer is, we've not really gone into it in any more detail over the last few days than we had while we were still over in Nottingham.
Oh, he asked last night.
He asked last night, did he? What did he say?
Fix mama, and I was like, no.
Okay, so last night when he was having his bath, he said, fix mama. So he knows mama's broken.
Emmet Clock.
And knows she can't be
Emmet Clock.
fixed.
Yeah.
But it's still working through in his head. I think this is probably something to do with it. It's too much of a coincidence for this to come in now. So I think she must have taken him there at some point. I mean, that level crossing that we always take him to, that's somewhere that she took him once, years ago. And that became somewhere he always had to go every time we went to Nottingham. So I would say it's almost certain that she took him to that clock at some point. So this, I think it is his way of grieving. He's working through it all and remembering happy times and associating them with really enjoying being at the Premier Inn and enjoying his time in Nottingham, and I think he's just working through it all in his own way. Obviously I will read through that book that we opened up earlier and see if we can come up with any more ideas, but at the moment Broken seems to be working.
Quest complete.
Yes.
Quest complete. Anna's been playing a Final Fantasy MMO this afternoon, and Andy is really super interested in it, so Andy might be about to become a Final Fantasy 14 player. Don't ask to add him. He's not actually going to do that.
It's the smell.
Are you watching the clock again?
It smells.
It smells nice, does
Yes.
it?
Yeah, we'll go again another day.
We will go again another day to Nottingham, yeah.
At Premier Inn.
We won't, next time we go to Nottingham, we won't stay in the Premier Inn there, we'll just go for the day.
And no hospital.
Yeah, no hospitals. We don't want to always go into the hotel when we go there.
Yes, in Blackpool.
We'll go to Blackpool.
Oh, good boy.
Just need to work out how to pay for it now. That's the next job.
So
Oh, I don't know when, baby.
I don't know when we're going to go. We'll find a date. We will go to Blackpool. We will figure out when. And we will get back to you. Does anyone want to buy a PlayStation Vita? And what else can I sell?
2 liters.
2 PlayStation... not Andy's. Me and Anna have both got them that we don't use anymore. If anyone wants to buy a job lot of PlayStation Vitas so we can take them to Blackpool during the summer holidays, get in touch. But
yeah, Blackpool's holiday.
sounds like he's up for it. Awesome. So on that note, I'm going to leave today's vlog there. I'm going to work out how much it costs to go to Blackpool, and I guess find out if the girls want to come as well, and see if we can make a proper little family holiday of it for the first time ever. If you have enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.
Yeah!